Accra, Ghana's capital city, has long struggled with one of the most frustrating traffic problems in West Africa. Every weekday, millions of workers, students, and traders face long queues at bus stops, heavy congestion on major roads, and evening transport shortages that often leave commuters stranded for hours. This is especially very bad in December, due to the inpour of diasporans, for the Christmas festivities, with Ghana being a hotspot during this time. But this time, in December 2025, the government of Ghana announced a significant intervention aimed at easing this crisis, and it is already reshaping the daily commute for thousands of people. Before we begin, kindly subscribe to the channel if you haven't done so yet. According to the Ministry of Transport, the government has deployed a fleet of additional buses on 4 major transport corridors in Accra. This move is part of an emergency support program designed to reduce congestion, improve service reliability, and bring relief to commuters who have complained for months about a lack of available vehicles after work hours. The Transport Minister, Joseph Nikpe Bukari, confirmed that this decision was taken after widespread reports of long waiting times and excessive evening fares charged by some commercial drivers. The 4 major corridors receiving the additional buses are the Accra, Madina, Adenta route, the Accra, Achimota, Amasaman corridor, the Accra, Mallam, Kasoa stretch, and the Accra, Tema Beach Road route. Each of these routes serves tens of thousands of passengers daily, making them some of the busiest public transport corridors in the entire country. To address the evening shortages, the government has deployed at least 8 buses per route. These buses operate intensively between 4:30 and 8:30 in the evening, which is considered the peak rush hour window when transport becomes most difficult to access. Many Accra residents have complained that in the past few months, public transport availability declined sharply after 4:30 in the afternoon. Some evenings there were simply no trotros available at all, forcing commuters to walk long distances, wait endlessly at the roadside, or accept outrageously high fares from drivers exploiting the demand surge. Others described situations where fares were nearly doubled or even tripled during the evening rush. For workers on tight budgets, these sudden increases created serious challenges, especially at a time when the cost of living is rising. The government's new bus deployment aims to solve exactly these problems. The Transport Minister emphasized that all commuters using the additional buses will pay only the existing approved fares. There are no extra charges under this emergency arrangement. This maintains affordability while improving reliability, allowing more people to get home on time without paying inflated prices. To support this initiative, the Ministry of Transport has also deployed an 11-member task force. Their mission is to monitor transport conditions across the city, identify drivers charging unapproved fares, and clamp down on commercial vehicles that refuse to follow regulated transport routes. According to the ministry, these illegal practices have contributed significantly to congestion, confusion, and unfair pricing within Accra's public transport system. For years, Accra's traffic problems have been caused by rapid population growth, limited road expansion, mixed traffic flow, and a heavy reliance on informal transportation systems. While projects like the Iololo bus rapid transit system were launched in the past to improve mobility, they have not been enough to fully absorb the rising demand. As a result, the city needs immediate solutions that work within the existing transport realities, and the deployed buses represent one of the fastest ways to provide relief. Early feedback from commuters shows a clear improvement. Some passengers report that they no longer wait as long as they used to, while others say they finally have access to reliable transportation home without fear of price hikes. Many also appreciate that the buses maintain the standard fares, offering a safer and more predictable alternative to informal operators during the busy evening hours. The government says this intervention is just the beginning. As part of broader reforms, the Ministry of Transport is exploring new ideas such as designated termination points for commercial vehicles, improved route planning, and potentially expanding the number of regulated buses serving Accra. These long-term measures are expected to strengthen the city's transport infrastructure, reduce disorder on major roads, and ultimately help Accra reduce its traffic burden. For now, however, the deployment of additional buses marks a meaningful step forward. It shows that targeted, practical actions can bring real relief to everyday commuters. And as Accra continues to grow, initiatives like this will be essential to building a safer, smoother, and more reliable transport system for all residents. This is a developing story, and the coming months will reveal how effective the interventions have been. What is certain is that thousands of Ghanaians are already benefiting from the increased availability of buses, shorter waiting times, and fairer fares. The government's response may not solve all traffic issues overnight, but it offers a clear sign of commitment to improving urban mobility and easing the daily struggles of Accra's commuters.